Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Let's Play Death Dash The Incredibles. I'm still really bad at that for some reason. Even though I've said that like I don't know how many times, because I've done fail recordings. Oh look, it's my favorite color, green. But let's try and defeat that guy quickly. Well, at least he only called one person. That's not so bad. So that's a nice little shortcut. If you're able to destroy him quickly, you can stop any more enemies coming, which is really nice. The green guys are admittedly quite easy. They kind of are a little more controlled, as you can see by the AI. Like, it's, I would say, a little better AI, because I think the best way to kind of differ the AI is by changing the color, of course. And the blue is like the dumbest. Green is getting stronger, but still a little bit dumb, if I remember correctly. I don't know. This game's kind of weird. It's, yeah. So basically, it ups the level of like all the enemies. So these are like smarter than the bandits, for example. And because that's what we're gonna call them. Gonna call the people who were just in the robbers, basically. We're just gonna call them bandits. And these are kind of security people, and their class changes like depend on this. I love that I'm saying this as if this is like an RPG, whereas it's just a simple beat 'em up, and I'm making it sound really complicated when it's really not. It's actually not that difficult to get the hang of. Like, it's really simple. I don't know why I'm making it sound so crazy. Sometimes I don't think about what I say, and I just end up like changing my thought process mid-thought, which is not the best idea. Anyway, so that's kind of how the enemies work in this game, as far as I could tell as a kid. Yeah, I worked this out as a kid, or just from memory. Oh, I don't even know anymore. But I like how it does that little star thing as well, because in the Game Boy, I never noticed that. But I might have noticed it as a kid, because I had a better Game Boy, but I just never noticed. Or, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say I never noticed. I never noticed that that was there, and thanks to this tech that I've got as an older person, I'm able to find out more about one of my favorite games as a kid, which is great, because a great game deserves to be shown in great quality? I don't even know what I'm on about anymore. I'm sorry that I'm just kind of ranting this episode, because this bit seems to be a bit long, and, well, BHBV. I don't know why I'm speaking like that. Anyway. Yeah, it's just kind of very random, and we're kind of in the cave for a little while. Hopefully we'll get out of the cave soon to some story-ish. It's kind of confusing. Because this, I do like the cave texture in this, but I really like the outside. It's one of my favorite textures of the game. Even though I never really thought about that until now, but it is really one of my favorite textures of the game. Because, I don't know, ever since I've been to, like, I kind of want to say sixth form, I got interested in textures in games for some reason. It was a weird... Sixth form's not the greatest. I'd recommend going to college instead. Well, at least if you're on the Ala Chevy, because our sixth one's not so great. Like, we basically, like, they don't really teach you the right things if you're doing art, for example. Because when I went to uni, it was completely different, and that's what sixth form's meant to be preparing you for, so it's kind of redundant. So it's like, oh, here's the lightsabers. One thing I did wish that came from Streets of Rage would have been a nice feature in this game, but I didn't notice this as a kid because I never played Streets of Rage as a kid. I picked up as an adult, and it just aged really well in my opinion. Streets of Rage, you was able to pick up the weapons, whereas this one you can't, which I get because this game is meant to be about the strength of the heroes. But it's like some of the enemies have some really interesting weapons, and it'd be really interesting to see them in use. Because like in Streets of Rage, you drop them after like a certain amount of time, or like beating up enough enemies, which I think would have made the game still balanced. So why can't they do that in this one? Because I think they did swap outfits and stuff in the movie. I don't know. And this turret has like no visual difference, but it is like better for some reason because it targets me directly. Oh shit. And now we're on the outside! Yay, we just gotta beat these people up and we'll be outside soon. I hope I'm like spacing these episodes out okay, because this is my first try spacing this game out, and it's rather long. So this is gonna be much longer than Streets of Rage, I'm feeling, but I kind of want to do shorter episodes because the levels feel short. I don't know if this is actually shorter episodes though, thinking about it, because I did like 2 stages and then, you know, stuff. But it's, and the fat ones are really strong as well for some reason. It's like, no, that makes sense. They're doing visual differences so that you can tell who is the stronger guy and stuff. But it's just so annoying to deal with. Oh my god, he's still alive! The tanky. Like, I'm really struggling to figure out when to split it off. I kind of feel like doing it over text, but they don't always do the text very split out. So I'm just trying to find out the key moments to do it, but I'm kind of trying to do it on time as well. So I really don't know what to do for this project, so I'm just kind of going with it. It's the best strategy. Just go with whatever you can. For the final episode, it's probably gonna be longer, or like, would I say final level? I also really like the animation on, like, whoa, slow down. Anyway, I really like the animation on like those driver things. They're so cool. They look so cool to me. Well, because it was very futuristic for the time. Now we've kind of stuff that's actually similar, but no, we had stuff that's similar back then as well. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But it's basically like a futuristic train, which looks really cool in my eyes. I'm just kind of weird, and you should deal with it. I need that medkit, so let me get it for that. And now get the gun out of his face. There you go. Sorry about that, there was someone walking by, and now I'm worried about you hearing that, so just beat up more guys. I wish I could hear the music to this, because I'm sure it's pretty interesting. But Because that's a good subject to talk about while doing a Death Dash, is the music. But in this game, I can't talk about the music because my mic will pick it up, so I can't. I might do a Death Dash on Oddworld, maybe? Just for a little silliness. I don't know. This is also quite annoying to deal with, but it's kind of easy to dodge because you can see the bullets as they fall, and I think you can actually use them to oh my god, stop shooting them! Why is it shooting so many? That's so freaking crazy. You kind of have to keep moving to deal with it. There you go. That's that out the way. I just lost my train of thought then. Oh gosh. Yeah, music is a great subject to talk about, but when you can't hear it, it's a lot harder to talk about. So, yeah. Also, this can act as an obstacle if you're in the way of the train. So that's a funny thing to think about. Because like being hit by the train is quite funny to see. I don't know why I'm amused by like the most silliest things, but I can be. Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me because it just came out of nowhere. Even though I should have known that was coming. Anyway. I keep saying anyway, I'm so bad at commenting. Oh, hello guy. Die. Oh my god. Stop coming at me. See, they're even... Was it... I think the blues are getting smarter. Also, they like to laugh at you from time to time. They're so rude. No, I'm joking. That's just the game is being... trying to... I don't know. But as you can see, I really like the grass texture as well. For this project, sadly I won't have as much time to edit it as much as I did the other one. So there isn't gonna be like a fancy Mr. Incredible. I may do like a little photoshopping, but not as much. I've actually got a Disney Infinity character of Mr. Incredible, so I decided to take a photo of that and Photoshop that. So there you go, that's gonna be the thumbnail. It's just the Disney Infinity character. Also the rock's really handy. And look out here because people are gonna come out. That's a place you know they're gonna come out of, but I don't think we can damage it, so you can't stop it. I think, yeah, this will be the last episode. Not the last episode. This will be the last stage of this episode. I'm sorry I'm not spacing it out too great. I'm trying my best to figure out a good time for this game because I'm not used to trying to do it for this game. And sorry if you can hear the controller. There's nothing I can do about that. This is the official controller. This is as quiet as I'm gonna get it. I don't know what else to do with it. If you've got suggestions on how to improve, just tell me because I'm willing to take constructive criticism as long as it's not just like, oh, you're so bad at this. I want actual constructive criticism, which is, you know, just saying like, oh, you could improve by doing it this way and such and such. So when doing mean comments, just don't. That's kind of rude. Like, I get that you don't like what the person's doing, but if you can't like give them some way to improve, then just leave the video. If you don't want to watch the bad video, then don't watch it. It's that simple. Even if it's like someone who you like enjoy normally, but they just kind of did a bad job of entertaining you that time. Sometimes it's just not what you want. It happens. Like, for example, I really enjoy watching Jerome ASF, but he's been doing a lot of Lucky Blocks lately, and I'm kind of getting a little bored of it. But after like not watching it for a while, it kind of gets more interesting. But when trying to catch up, it's just like, yeah. I don't want to watch all of these. It's kind of just... Because the thing is, when you do too much of the same thing, it just kind of gets too repetitive. So that's why I'm splitting up Death Dash in between a different type of video, because I think it might get a little too repetitive otherwise. So yeah, I want to mix it up a little. I don't normally do 2 series at a time, but I'm not doing like full series. I'm just doing like silly little mini games that it's fun to play, or maybe I'll do a live stream and edit that, because that won't take too long. Well, maybe editing it will, but you know, it'll still be fun. So yeah, these fools are better. No, okay, let's end this episode here. End of conversation. I hope you've enjoyed this Death Dash, and in the next one we should be getting to the hideout, hopefully. I cannot say, because I haven't got the best memory, and we're only on like level 2 of 4 of 3. Like I said, this game's got a really confusing layout for levels, but it's a really fun game once you get into it. Anyway, bye!